Right to property. The right to property ceased to be a fundamental right by the Constitution, 44th Amendment Act 1978. However, it continued to be a human right in a welfare state and a constitutional right under Article 300A of the Constitution. Article 300A provides that no person shall be deprived of his property save by authority of law. The state cannot dispose a citizen of his property except in accordance with the procedure established by law. The obligation to pay compensation, though not expressly included in Article 300A, can be inferred in that article. In other words, to forcibly dispose a person of his private property without following due process of law would be violative of a human right as also the constitutional right under Article 300A of the Constitution. Let's discuss a Supreme Court judgment on regard. Judgment of the Supreme Court. On January 8, a verdict was given by a bench of justices Ajay Rastogi and Indu Malhotra that the right to property is a human right. The Supreme Court observed in its judgment that the state cannot take possession of a person's private property without following due process of the laws. This verdict was given in a case where the government of Himachal Pradesh had forcibly taken 4 acres of private land to build a road. This incident had occurred in 1967 at a village in Hamirpur district in Himachal Pradesh. Justice Malhotra highlighted the failure of the Himachal Pradesh government to pay compensation for 52 years to the appellant who was a widow and illiterate. Justice Malhotra emphasized that the appellant had not filed any proceedings for the failure of the state government to pay land compensation as the appellant was from rural background and who was not educated enough to know her entitlements and the rights given to her by the law. After many years, the appellant moved to the Supreme Court. Initially, she had filed a case in the High Court, but the High Court had asked to file a civil suit in the lower court, hence, the Supreme Court was approached. The Supreme Court observed in its judgment that the state becomes an enroacher when it grabs the private property of a person without following due process of law. The Supreme Court ordered the government to pay a compensation of rupees 1 crore to the 80-year-old appellant. Right to property, fundamental right and 44th Amendment in 1978. The Supreme Court observed that when the incident took place in 1967, the right to property was a still fundamental right under Article 31. Article 31(2) had mentioned that only after due compensation was paid to the person by the government would get the right to take over private property and use it only for public purposes. Article 31(1) of the Constitution had made it clear that private property could not be taken by the government through an executive order but only through the authority of law. The above laws were preventing the government from carrying out public infrastructure projects and other agrarian reforms as started approaching the courts during the land acquisition by the government. Hence, there was an amendment to the Constitution of India in 1978. It was the 44th Amendment of the Constitution of India which declared that the right to property will no longer be fundamental right. Article 31 and Article 19(1)(f) was completely removed from Part 3 Fundamental Rights of the Constitution with the help of the 44th Amendment. The Supreme Court reminded the state government that the state had to follow the authority of law and due procedure of law before taking the private property of a person. This needs to be done as per the provisions mentioned in Article 300A.